안녕하세요. 하이잉글리쉬 Brett입니다. 잘 나가실 건가? Hello and welcome to our meeting series. Today we're going to be discussing procedure with Unit 2. Alright, first I just want to ask a question. Is there a specific procedure for meetings at your workplace? Or do you think it could be different according to the various types of businesses? For instance, I've had an experience where every time we had a meeting, we always needed to have different roles assigned. For instance, one person would be a note taker, one person would kind of be the leader of that meeting. And so, do you have any of those roles or procedures at your work? All right, another one, this is very common in different businesses in the West, is the idea of a majority rules. So some of the rules in different Western companies are pretty simple, but majority rules is kind of a unique one. When a group is coming to a decision, some companies, one person kind of makes the final decision, but in other companies they have majority rule. That's where kind of everybody raises their hand, they take a vote, and whichever one is voted on the most, that becomes the new rule. All right. So now that we've looked at kind of some different rules and procedures, let's learn some business English related to procedures. All right, so we're going to first look at some expressions, some very common expressions when you use a procedure. So after a meeting's been open, you've introduced yourselves, you then kind of go into setting different roles for the different meetings. So first, the most important thing when you do is state the purpose. Why are you there? So let's look at different expressions for stating the purpose. So one common one is, we're meeting today to talk about. Can you take a moment and say that out loud for yourself? All right, two, our objective today is, it's saying why are we here, what we are doing. Our objective today is to solve the new sales crisis. Number three, we'll look at the question of. This is a really good one and very common. It's stating a question. For instance, we'll look at the question of why are our sales so low? This then gets the different participants in the meeting thinking of the answers to the question you've stated. This is a really good one to open a meeting with. And last, by the end of this meeting, we should have. This is another one that's really good. It states the end goal. So why are we here? And by the end of this meeting, what do we want to have accomplished? So again, take a moment. By the end of this meeting, we should have. All right. Now, after stating purposes, I want to take a look at different roles that different people have in meetings.